Questions? Noah, first question right here.
Noah Kozlov, Cinesport. LeBron, and Dwyane, was it a lack of effort defensively in the first half or execution?
They jumped on us, and they were the aggressor tonight, and they had us on our heels from the beginning, and it's something that's, at this point in the season, shouldn't happen, but they was more aggressive than us, and they got off to that 41-25 lead at the end of the first.
Tim here in the front. All right, behind you.
Oh, sorry. For both of you, is it more frustration than anger, or more anger than frustration? What is kind of the mood right now collectively?
A combination. Like you said, I mean, they jumped on us early, and that went from to confidence where they didn't miss. And then now you're fighting to get back, and now you're not, playing the rhythm or the way that you normally play. You're forcing things, so a little frustration. But, it's the nature of the playoffs, man. It's not always good. As I told you guys before it started, this is this time of the year is it's dark days for us. And, tonight, they came in and took care of business on our home floor, which, we're a very good team here, but they're a very good team as well. So, we got to just learn from it and come out in Game 4 and make the adjustment, especially early.
Jason, right here.
Dwyane, how were you guys able to get back into it in the second half, and what was it like just getting it to a reasonable margin so many times, but not being able to finish from there?
Yeah, I mean, we digged ourselves a pretty big hole, but we're a team we're a resilient team. We're going to keep fighting. I thought third quarter we came out with a lot of energy, the way we love to start the game. Pushed it, got it to like 10. But, this team, they still had a rhythm going. They made plays to continue to not let us get any closer. But, we did what we wanted to do out of the timeout. We wanted to come out of the first timeout. We wanted to cut the lead, trim it down. I think we got it to about 12-13, the first one. And we cut it within 10 by the end of the quarter. But, we couldn't get as close as we wanted. They had a good rhythm going. They made shots. Kawhi Leonard was very aggressive tonight. They kept us at bay. They put us away.
Bobby on the left side.
Bobby Ramos, bottom line. This is for both of you. You have a great defense. They're averaging 104 points a game. You have a lot of offense. You haven't broke 100 yet. Is the problem your lackluster defense, or is it the problems you're having offensively? Lackluster offense.
The problem is we're down 2-1. That's the problem. We got to figure out how to tie it up.
Mark on the left side. Two.
LeBron, considering the stakes and is this about as frustrating of a loss you've had this season?
Well, I mean, of course. I mean, it's the finals. So everything's magnified. You want to win at this point in the season. But for us, we have to, we will get better from tonight. We hate the performance that we put on, but, it's 2-1. It's not 4-1. It's 2-1, and we have to make some adjustments tomorrow. We're going to come in and learn from our mistakes, as we always do after a loss, and get ready and prepared from the beginning. We can't dig ourselves. This is the last team in the NBA that you can dig yourself a hole against. You just can't do it, and we learned from that tonight.
Was this one of those games where you're like, was it the defense, or you're like, man, they're hitting everything?
I think it was a little bit of everything. It was a cumulative of everything. I mean, some possessions we played extremely well, and they hit shots. Some possessions we weren't quite there, and they hit shots as well. And one thing about this team, if you make a mistake, they're going to make you pay. And they made us pay more often than not tonight from some of the mistakes that we made defensively.
Mark in the second row.
LeBron, you were in such a great rhythm in Game 2, really played well in Game 1. but tonight you committed a finals record 7 turnovers. How disappointed were you in your own performance?
I was in a pretty good rhythm tonight as well. I just turned the ball over way too much. I had 2 at halftime. I had 5 in the second half, and some of them was trying to make some plays to the teammates, and some of them was just over dribbling at times. So I got to do a better job with that for sure. It's not surprising that I have a finals record for something that I don't want to have. So there we go. This a new storyline for LeBron.
And for a team that is now in its 4th finals, how do you explain coming out with such a lack of urgency in a game at home?
I don't think we had a lack of urgency. They were very aggressive, and we didn't match that. And they came in with a desperation that we just didn't match. And just because it's our 4th final doesn't mean anything. That don't guarantee you a win. It doesn't guarantee you that you're going to be more urgent or less urgent than the next team. You just have to prepare for each and every game, and we got to have a better performance in Game 4 for sure. We definitely can't, get behind this team like we did tonight.
Ethan?
Ethan Scully, Turner Sports Bleacher Report.
So
for the last for the last couple of days, guys have talked about trying to pick up Mario, and he's talked about it a little bit too. At this point, he says he doesn't want to be the reason that you guys struggle. He said that tonight. At this point, what do you do with him to get him playing or help him to get playing where he's played during the regular season?
Well, we're going to continue to give him confidence. Mario is a big piece of what we do, and we're missing that piece right now for whatever the reason is. But as a team, we're going to continue to give him confidence. So when he have a shot, shoot it, take it. Defensively, Mario is someone who we depend on to, cause havoc, and we need him to do that. So he's our guy. He's our point guard, and obviously we've all been to the point where we struggled before, and we're not going to leave him out on the island at all. So we're going to continue to pull him in, and it just takes one. It takes one performance. It takes one shot, and things could turn around. So as long as he stays confident in himself, then he can bounce back from it.
Michael?
Mike Wallace, ESPN.com. You guys obviously probably don't expect Mario and excuse me, Norris to have to match Tony and Patty Mills, but what can you get from those guys to be more consistent in this series? I mean, what do you expect from that position?
Well, we want them to run the offense and we want them to defend. And when they get open looks, we want them to take them with confidence. When they have an opportunity, we want them to be aggressive. And, obviously, it's with Tony and Patty, those guys are very high motor, so we want them to match that effort. One thing you can't control in the game of basketball if a shot go in or not, but you can't control how you defend. You can control, how much energy you bring to the game, how much effort you bring to the game, and if our 2-point guards do that, we can be okay with that. I know our 2-point guards, they're very passionate. They got a lot of pride, and I know they're looking forward to learning from what they've been, from what they did tonight, and try to be much better in Game 4.
Last 2 questions on the left side, in here.
Josh Baumgart, WQAM. LeBron, it seems like even when they're missing, they're getting good quality looks. What is it about that offense that's so tough to defend?
They spread you out. They have multiple guys that can make plays. It's kind of like us. They share the ball extremely well, and those guys are always in the right spot. If they ran a set, they can close their eyes and know exactly where guys are going to be at. And it's a system they've been in. They do a great job of filling one another out. And, every guy that's on the floor can make a play. And, it's very, challenging mentally and physically for a defense. So you always have to be in tune.
Last one in the middle.
Chris Coquel, ESPN West Palm. LeBron, you gave a shoulder shrug after they hit a 3 midway through the second quarter. But both of you guys, what's going through your head when the team shoots lights out like that?
Well, when they're missing, defense is great. When they're making shots, your defense is lackluster. It's the nature of the beast. Tonight they shot the ball very well. We helped them early on by giving them rhythm. And they knock shots down from there, and it's things that we've done in previous games. You can test them. You look and see Danny Green was 7 for 8, but he only hit 1 3. He got a lot dribbling. You know, we closed him off the three. He went to the basket a lot tonight. A little different than what he's done. But, you know, that's the job that we're supposed to do. Now we just got to figure out a way. If they make that adjustment, we have to, you know, be aware of it. But it's a hit-or-miss league.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. This concludes the session for tonight. Practices will be here tomorrow afternoon.